Once upon a time, in the quaint town of Willowbrook, there lived a gentle-hearted little girl named Elizabeth. As the sun would dip below the horizon, painting the sky in soft shades of pink and purple, the world around Elizabeth transformed into a tranquil haven, perfect for rest and dreams. On one particularly serene evening, Elizabeth prepared for bed, surrounded by the soothing sounds of the night. Her room, a cozy nest atop the family home, overlooked their peaceful garden, and in the corner, on a sturdy oak desk, rested a bowl with the most delightful creature, a goldfish named Finley. Finley wasn't just an ordinary goldfish. He was a friend and the guardian of nighttime wonders. As Elizabeth donned her fluffiest pajamas and brushed her hair, Finley swam languid circles, casting glimmers of reflected moonlight through the water that danced upon the walls. "Good evening, dear Elizabeth." Finley would speak in a whisper only she could hear, his tiny bubbles forming words in the air. "Are you ready to drift into the land of dreams?" Elizabeth smiled, nodding as she yawned and reclined in her small bed. "Yes, Finley, but will you tell me a story?" she asked, her eyes beginning to twinkle like the first stars of night. "Of course," said Finley, his scales shimmering with delight. "Tonight I'll tell you a tale of the Moonlight Garden." Elizabeth's eyes widened with curiosity, her pillow now a soft cloud awaiting the story. Finley began his tale, and as Elizabeth listened, the room glowed with an ethereal light. "In a realm where the sky kisses the sea," Finley murmured, "there lies a garden that blooms under the watch of the moon. Its flowers glow with magic, bathing everything in a silvery hue." Elizabeth's imagination soared, picturing the majestic garden as Finley described flowers of unparalleled beauty, fountains of starlight, and creatures that roamed the grounds with grace. "The Moonlight Garden is alive," Finley continued, "with whispers of leaves and the songs of the night. It's a place where peace reigns eternal, and every creature lives in harmony." "Who takes care of this garden?" Elizabeth inquired softly, sinking deeper into her bed, the sweet scent of her own garden sneaking through the window's gentle breeze. "The Moonlight Keeper," Finley explained, "a gentle spirit who ensures that the garden remains a safe haven for dreamers like you. He sings lullabies to the moonflowers and tells bedtime stories to the sleepy willows." Elizabeth chuckled lightly. The thought was quite amusing. "And what happens when a child visits this garden?" she whispered, her voice growing faint as her eyelids fluttered. "Ah, my dear," Finley replied, "when a child like you visits the garden, the flowers shine brighter and the air fills with giggles and joy. The Moonlight Keeper grants the child a special dream, a dream of happiness and wonders that stays with them even when they wake." As the story wound down, Elizabeth's breathing softened, the enchanting images painted by Finley's words guiding her into a tranquil slumber. "Good night, Elizabeth," Finley said softly, his tiny voice fading as the golden girl drifted into her own Moonlight Garden dream. The room quieted, save for the gentle hum of the night and the occasional ripple of water in Finley's bowl. Elizabeth, now in her dream, danced among moonflowers, their silvery light caressing her face with warmth. She laughed and played, the garden alive with sparkling melodies, joining a nighttime symphony that whispered sweet serenades of slumber. Meanwhile, Finley the goldfish, with his task accomplished, swam slowly, circling in his bowl as a guardian of dreams. He dozed, content that his dear friend Elizabeth was lost in a gentle dream amidst the wonders of the Moonlight Garden. And so they rested together, the girl and her goldfish, until the soft tendrils of dawn stretched over Willowbrook, ushering in a new day filled with sunshine and the laughter of a well-rested child. And as Elizabeth awoke, her heart carried the glow of the garden, and her smile the secret of a dream well dreamt. The end.